Hey gamers, welcome back. Rick here with Game Trade Media, coming to you live from Origins Game Fair 2018. What you just saw on that beautiful fiery spin-in right there in the beginning, I don't even need to say it every time, but I will. We've got Peter from Jellybean Games here today.
G'day.
How are you doing, Peter?
I'm good. How are you going?
I'm well. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about Jellybean Games.
So Jellybean Games is a company dedicated to one thing: kid-friendly games that grown-ups love.
Okay.
They're games that you can give to the kids. They'll have a good time playing with each other. Adults can play them as like light filler games, or you can have an adult and a kid playing with each other, with both sides being engaged the whole time.
Nice.
So that's kind of the core principle that all of our games are based around.
All right.
We want to make sure it's not snakes and ladders where one side's
Sure.
bored, or it's not Great Western Trail where the kid's probably not going to have a great time.
Right.
It's games where both sides are engaged for the entire game.
All right. Well, I see that you brought a couple with you today. And first off, the Lady and the Tiger, this artwork is mind-blowing.
Oh, thank you so much.
So beautiful.
Yeah,
so tell us about this.
It's an ex-Disney artist who actually did the artwork for us.
Okay.
So yeah, we told her that we wanted to make the world's prettiest game, and she accepted the challenge. It's 18 unique cards, all with different art. They're all tarot size. Some of them have the gold foil on them, which is just gives the whole thing an extra bit of shine.
Sure.
And you can use these 18 cards and 25 tokens to play 5 completely different games.
Really?
So they're not like variants on one game. One of them's a maze games, one's a bluffing game, one's a bidding game, there's a deduction game.
Wow.
There's a solo game in there. So the box plays 1 through 6 with all the different things. And all of them except for the solo game play with 2 players or more.
Okay.
So we call it the couples box. If you play the solo as a co-op, everything in here is perfect for a couple.
Nice.
For couples.
I love it.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the gameplay here. Let's pick one and kind of show us a
so
little bit.
one of the games is called Labyrinth, and you'd set up all the 16 cards in a grid.
Okay.
And you're trying to get from one corner of the map to the other.
Okay.
So you've got 5 blue tokens on one corner, 5 red tokens on the other. It's a 2-player kind of abstract strategy game.
Okay.
Every turn you move a token, and then you switch 2 cards. And the rules by which you switch cards kind of change throughout the game. So it's super simple. As long as there's no language on the cards, so there's no no complex rules to remember.
Sure.
You just move a card, move a token, switch 2 cards.
Okay.
First to get to the other corner wins.
Nice. And if let's say if this was our grid,
Yep.
and I moved a token here,
Yep.
and you had a token here, I could move this.
Yeah. You can move my tokens. You can move your tokens.
And do that.
Exactly right.
And keep you from getting over to that corner.
Yeah. So you're simultaneously moving yours forward, moving the other person back.
Okay.
And so at the start of the game, you can only move ladies or blue cards. But if you switch 2 ladies, then this moves over, and then you can only switch 2 tigers, back and forth and back and forth.
Nice. Yeah, very simple.
Yeah,
very
super
engaging.
simple. That's I think genuinely about 95% of the rule set, and that's it. You're good to go.
Nice. I like
Each of the 5 cards, each of the 5 games comes with a set of little reference cards, one for every player. So in Labyrinth, for instance, there's 2 of these. They're double-sided, and they'll explain every single rule in the game.
I'll show it right here.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, you can learn the rule from the rule book, and then you've got this card as just a little reminder or to have next to you. And we've done that for all the different variants because they're so simple. All the rules will fit on a single card.
Beautiful. That is awesome. And just based on that little bit of a descriptive, I can see how it can be very engaging, but it isn't going to break anybody's brain by being too cerebral.
Yeah.
But it gives it enough strategy to keep, like you said, an adult engaged.
Yeah.
And
also
to keep a child challenged.
We did a lot of playtesting with Labyrinth especially, and there was one guy who exclusively played with his 5-year-old daughter, and I think she won about 70% of the games.
That's awesome.
Because, again, no language. Kids get it. Kids get the simple rules. They can move the things around.
Yeah, and they're very abstract thinkers already. We don't, I played a game recently with one of my kids who's 14. I wasn't sure she was going to be ready for this level of game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she absolutely picked it up.
Yeah.
And destroyed me.
Yeah, so these games, you don't even need to be able to read. As long as you can understand a couple of rules, then you're good to go.
I love it. So you also brought another one called Ninjitsu.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
I'm a huge fan of anything that has to do with like the old Kung Fu theater movies and stuff. So
Ninjitsu is one of the games in our Treasure Hunters line.
Okay.
So they all have the same basic rules, which is on your turn, you either draw a card or you play. You either draw 2 cards or you play a card.
Okay.
When you play a card, you can either play it for its treasure value, or for its ability.
Okay.
If you get to 21 or more points at the start of your turn, then you win.
Wow. Okay.
So that's true of all the games in the Treasure Hunters line. And the thing is, you can play them as completely standalone, or you can take any of them and shuffle them together.
Wait, so Ninjitsu could be played with another one of the games?
So we've got Scuttle, which is pirates. We've got Brains coming up, which is zombies. So you can play them as standalone. They completely work. Or you take 2 of them, shuffle them together, and you got a whole new game.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That is great. So ninjas versus pirates is
Ninjas versus pirates, zombie ninjas, zombie pirates, anything you like.
I love it.
This one, they all have a little twist that they add. This one, as well as playing them as for their points face up, you can play them face down. So it knows quite how many points you have.
Right.
But while they're face down, they're vulnerable to being stolen by the players.
Okay. Very nice. Hence the ninja factor.
Exactly right.
All right.
Yeah.
In the shadows.
Yeah. The pirate one's a lot more about like stealing the treasures from other people.
Okay.
The zombie one, you all have your own like unique discard pile, and the cards in there still affect your points. So it's like a little bit more thinky. And so yeah, there's a whole range of games, and you take any 2 of them, shuffle them together. Suddenly you've got like a bluffy thinky game or a take that bluffing game.
That's sick.
It mixes together really nicely.
Very cool. And what are the price points on these games?
So Lady and the Tiger is $20,
Okay.
and the Treasure Hunter games are all $15.
Wow. So it's a value for hours and hours and hours of play.
Exactly right.
That's awesome. Peter, thank you so much for coming out, showing us all these amazing games. If you guys want to pick these up, they are available now?
No, they're coming out in August and September through retail.
But you guys have other games?
Yeah,
so
we've got...
make sure you're checking out all the Jellybean line.
Yep, jellybean.games is our website.
Okay.
We've got a game on Kickstarter right now, in fact.
Okay, and
it's called Hidden Panda. It's from the same artist as Ninjutsu, so really nice watercolor art.
Right.
And the aim is to make the world's cutest social deduction game. There's no like dark, sinister figures. You're either a panda trying to get your baby pandas back, or you're a grandma trying to help the pandas, or you're a bandit trying to throw a net over a panda.
Okay.
It's a social deduction game for the whole family.
I love it. Very cool. So there you go, everybody. Make sure you're following Jellybean Games.
Yep, jellybeangames.com
on the website.
Jellybean.games.
Jellybean.games.
Yep. And the Kickstarter's at hiddenpandagame.com.
Hiddenpandagame.com. So check all that out. Again, Peter, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks so much for having me.
And thank you, Carolina Game Tables, for letting us use this amazing streamer. Again, I've said it in other broadcasts this weekend. If you are a content creator or just want a beautiful game table, the streamer is the one for you. Go check out Carolina Game Tables. And also, make sure you're checking out GTMgiveaway.com, where we're doing a big prize giveaway. We're going to give away a ton load of board games and accessories and other really cool stuff to one winner, one big prize.
Is that a
one
metric ton load or an imperial ton load?
I think it's been an imperial ton load.
Oh wow, that's even bigger.
Lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So make sure that you guys are getting on the website, checking it out, doing all the entries, and someone will be announced the winner at the end of the month. So check it out. On that note, I'm Rick, Game Trade Media, live from Origins, and I'll see you at the game store.